So first of all, let me introduce to you all. I'm a 17-year-old boy who lives in Romania, but my native language is Hungarian, and I am actually a Hungarian boy, but sadly, or not sadly, I live in Romania. And why I decided to make this video. So first of all, as you might know or you might not know, tomorrow, or at least for me, will be the Hungarian election, and I just wanted to tell you guys my opinion that what is going to happen and what do I think of the people like Orbán Viktor and like Magyar Péter. Like these two people are the ones who the Hungarian community is basically going to vote for. And now let me tell you that what do I think about Orbán Viktor. So Orbán Viktor, he's a pretty dominant guy. So first of all, he's a pretty strong, he has a strong personality, he's dominant, he likes to look down at people, and this is for sure. I mean, like, this is like not a joke. He likes to look down at people, and this is like no problem at all. He's a prime minister of Hungary. I mean, like, he's a big dog, if you ask me. So he has been in this post in like minister for the last 16 years. I mean, like, that's a crazy number if you ask me. For 16 years he ruled Hungary. He was like at the top of Hungary. So yeah, he's a pretty big guy. If let's say he was in my team, then I would think that he could be the leader of our team. He's a pretty dominant guy, and the leader, if you ask me, a leader needs to be dominant, a leader needs to be strong, a leader needs to have some type of ego. So this was the introduction for Orbán Viktor, and now let's go for Magyar Péter. So Magyar Péter became famous in like 2022 when his ex-wife published something about him, and he said that he can't live in Hungary when everything is corrupt. So basically what was happening was that the Fidesz, the team of Orbán Viktor, it's called the Fidesz, they were very much against like pedophiles. Like, you know, like old people, they love young children, and they were very much against those type of people, and their whole campaign, like their whole look, their whole news were about that the pedophiles should die, they should not be free, they should be set in prison. And the thing which broke in Magyar Péter, and the reason for why that thing broke in Magyar Péter was because the Fidesz, like the main judge for the Fidesz, she is called Novák Katalin. She let a pedophile go away in judge. I mean, like, I don't know what it's called, but it's called like something free. She let a pedophile run free. So imagine this, that you are a leader of a football team, and you are saying that you love gay people and that you allow gay people to enter the room, to enter the team. But let's say in the darkness, when no one is watching, you beat a gay kid just because he was gay. This thing, it was so big, and it was so impactful because it broke the wires for people. Like, I mean, like, you say that you won't beat gay people and you beat gay people. In our situation, it's pedophiles. So yeah, so this is the time when Magyar Péter got famous in around 2022, and he basically published a Facebook post that he cannot live in this country no more, and there are need to be changes made. So after that, he started like going out in public and basically talking that what are the things which aren't changing in Hungary, what are the things which makes Hungary a bad country in Europe. And he basically told things like every 1 in 4 people in Hungary, they have a minimum wage, like they basically make like below 1,000 euro per month, which is pretty bad if you ask me. So yeah, he got famous for that. So these were the introductions for Magyar Péter and for Orbán Viktor. And now I guess we should talk about that. What do I think about these two guys who would be a better prime minister for Hungary. So keep in mind that I'm pretty much a young person, so I have a young-minded mind. But if you ask me, I think that right now, during this situation, Orbán Viktor would be a better prime minister. You can say anything about me, that he's a dictator, of anything else, but guys, in any other situation, Magyar Péter would be a better prime minister, I think. But keep in mind that right now there are tons of wars going around. In our neighborhood, it's Ukraine and Russia fighting. There is Trump and Iran fighting, and United States versus Iran. So there are tons of wars going around at the time I'm speaking. And Orbán Viktor, everyone knows in Europe, in NATO or like something like that, that Magyar Péter really cares about the Hungarian people, and a lot of famous prime ministers know this. Like also Trump mentioned that Orbán Viktor really much cares about his people, and that he basically loves Orbán Viktor. And this is also like a very important thing to keep in mind, that Orbán Viktor cares about his people. He not only cares about his people, but he also stands up for them. I mean, like, I think that if it wasn't for Orbán Viktor, then Hungary would have donated a lot of money to Ukraine to support Ukraine in the war, and Hungary, if it wasn't for Orbán Viktor, he would also send, like the country itself, he also would send soldiers to the war, to the fronts. And I mean, like, if you ask me, Orbán Viktor did a very good job in like these types of things, and I guess this is a very good thing. A prime minister needs to have these types of qualities. I think this is the right praise for it. Now, after we did some talking about Orbán Viktor, let's go back and now talk about Magyar Péter. So Magyar Péter, I mean, like, he does everything in his power to like get attention, and he does it very well. As we know, for right now, Magyar Péter is in the opposite. So he's not here, but he's here, and from here it's much more easier to promise things for people who are here. So like me myself, for voters, it's much easier from here to promise things for people who are here. But from here, where is Orbán Viktor, it's much harder to promise things for voters, because if you don't accomplish the things which you promise for the voters, then you will be the problems. If you make some mistakes, or if you don't do all the things which you promised, then the excuse for you can be that you are not here, you are not on the top, you don't have power. But if you would be on the power, if you would be like right here, then you could do the promises, you could accomplish what you promised. So this is a very important thing to keep in mind. This is a very important thing to keep in mind, if you ask me. As I already told you, for right now, I think that Orbán Viktor will be a better prime minister than Magyar Péter. And the explanation is me, basically, because I don't really want to go to the war. But if Magyar Péter would win the selection, then I think that there might be a chance that me and my brothers, the Hungarians, could go to war, which is of course a very bad thing. I mean, like, I like Ukrainians, but I don't think that war is a good solution. But in every other scenario, like if it would be like 4 years earlier, or like 4 years after, so in 2030, when there will be another selection, or in 2032, or I don't know, I would definitely vote for Magyar Péter. But for right now, I would vote for Prime Minister, for Orbán Viktor. I can't vote for now because I'm only 17. But yeah. And now let's go back to the fact that who do I think is going to win tomorrow. So this is a very interesting thing, because if you look at Facebook posts like at Facebook on like social media, then we can definitely see that Magyar Péter has a way bigger community, and there are a lot of people commenting that we are going to win this selection, that there will be like system changes like in 1989, like you know, when Romania got its dictator killed online on TV with weapons. He got shot. So yeah, the selection is definitely going to be close. But if you ask me, and honestly, what I'm going to be saying right now, I think it seriously. Magyar Péter is going to win tomorrow's selection. I might be wrong, but the selection is going to be very close. If you ask me, Magyar Péter is going to have probably like a 40% of voters, and Fidesz is going to have 30 or 20% each. And the main explanation for this is that Orbán was on the top here for 16 freaking years, and honestly people, and honestly a little bit people with normal intelligence, they want changes, and changes can be good and can be also bad. But now when we are in a war, I don't think that we need to make changes, because it could go very bad in the bad direction. So yeah, guys, this is what I think about tomorrow's selection. I will be very curious, and yeah, I know that my topics are very different from each other. My last video was Minecraft video, and now I'm explaining the Hungarian selection in a good-looking suit with a good perfume. But yeah, honestly, I just like to show more of myself, and even though this video is probably going to have like 100 views in a good scenario, I mean, like, I still feel like that I just had to share my opinion, because this is what the internet is for, to show what do I think, our opinions. So yeah, guys, make sure to write down in the comment section that what do you think about what is going to happen, who is going to win, and who do you think deserves more to win, and who do you think should win. Make sure to write it down. I'm very curious for your guys' opinion. I was David, and I guess see you guys in the next video.